And here's the other things, Christians. You need to start banging on your pastor's doors and telling them to open your freaking churches up. There should never be a church closed, not another one closed. And your church should not have a children's ministry that has a reservation for your children. Tell me in Scripture where it says, children, come to me unless you don't have a reservation. On Easter, I witnessed churches push kids away because there wasn't enough room. On Easter of all days, the church should have had the most places available. And I get that you are afraid of a virus and there is so much fear and you have all these regulations that you need to, but the Supreme Court has had at least 5 things in the last 6 to 7 months that said, knock it off, government, knock it off, California, knock it off, Colorado, knock it off. You don't have the right to tell churches what to do. You will not get in trouble for opening your churches up. And of all the people that you should not be turning away churches and pastors are the children. It is the most absurd policy I've ever seen to have reservations and to not have enough reservations for the community to come to you on Easter of all days, because you know that Easter is the day, and Christmas and Easter are the 2 days that the community will come and be a part of your church. And if you did not have enough space available for even the people that came to your church, for their kids to come and be a part of your service, then you failed as a church. Hold the people accountable. Hold your elected officials accountable. If they need to have masks to fill the warm fuzzies and the face diapers and all that kind of stuff, figure it out. But don't allow them to have this nonsense in your churches anymore. Get your butts in church. And I fell victim to this. I am not a perfect person. And all of this stuff that I'm saying, I am not a perfect person. I sat my butt on church and watched churches and didn't watch church on Sunday for a long time because I fell into this rut of I don't want to feel like a cattle. I don't want to feel like a cow walking into church and walking around these assigned seats and sit down with my mask and, okay, now I sat down 20 feet away from somebody and feel disconnected even when I'm in a building. I had to deal with my own insecurities in that. I'm dealing with that still. It doesn't feel like church when I have to do that. But don't allow your pastors to get away with this nonsense. And they may be dealing with their own fears and insecurities and all that kind of stuff. So treat them with respect and treat them with kindness and mercy and humility. Do all of those things, but don't allow them to get away with doing the things that they should be doing. They need to be doing these things. They need to allow children into their buildings. They need to be doing the things that they are required to do, which is teach the children. Teach their people. Otherwise, they just have a building.